welcome to this week's video. It is of course the Christmas special. Why is it the Christmas special? It's Christmas and this video is a bit special. Before we get into that, thank you to everyone who liked, subscribed and commented on last week's videos. As I always say it, please keep the comments coming. I really enjoy talking to you guys on the old comment box. So keep them coming, and thank you again to everyone who likes, subscribe. If you're enjoying the videos, please give me a thumbs up and a like. I think that's the same thing, but anyway, and hit the sub button if you can. It's of course free. Right, enough about that. This week's video, as I said, it's a bit special. It's Christmas Eve. Santa has delivered to me, what would I say, a tractor that I've been chasing for a very long time, years. And in fairness, I've looked at a few which have been absolute scrap. So Santa has dug one out for me, and it's a belter. Let's get a look at it. It is of course Massey Ferguson 1200. Let's go take a look. Dogs are barking like mad. Anyway, we'll get the video finished. After many disappointments and chasing these things, not this particular one, but chasing a few of these before. Ones I went to see were pure scrap, you know, rotten really. I found this one on the good old www interweb. This one came from a chap called Andrew Heath. Andrew deals in tractors and machinery, modern stuff. He also has a lot of older stuff, Muir Hills, this old bird here, and you know, countless counties, roadless, said that. So yeah, so Andrew has like a vintage sort of side to the business, and he has more modern machines. So anyway, absolute gentleman, dealt with him, found this and phoned him up and said, you know, is it still there? He said it is. And as soon as you hear that, you think, what's wrong with it? But in fairness to Andrew, he spent probably a whole morning going through it for me, sending me videos, showing me, you know, different photographs, different things. I asked him many questions and he responded every time. So yeah, thanks Andrew for that. And eventually we got to the point where the deal was done for this, and he sent it over. So I don't know a lot about the history of it, and again, Andrew gave me the contact details of the chap who had it before him. Contacted him, and he had said that he thought it had come from forestry. He got it, he has a few of them, and he was hoping to do it up, but circumstances changed for him and he got rid of it, he sold it. I asked him, you know, I bought it now, what's it like mechanically? And he said it's actually not that bad at all, and in fairness, I haven't driven it. It is, there's a couple of little issues, we'll go and look at them. Now, she probably ain't the most pretty bird in the tree. She certainly has a few feathers missing and a few feathers ruffled, but it's a 1200. There ain't many of these left. I think Massey only made about 2,300, 2,200 and something of these. So yeah, there's not many of them left. And the 1250 is even rare, only made about 300 of them. So it's a rare old thing. And funny enough, it does, when you see one, it does, you know, get attention, because this was going through one of the local towns here on its way to here, Flying Fergie Man base, of course. And one of our friends called and said, hey, I've just seen like a 1200 going past, and said nothing until it appeared, and he came up this morning to have a look at it, and he drove one of these way back in the day. I've never driven one of these, so I'll give it a go in a minute, but yeah, I've never driven one of these. So there it is. So we'll go and get a better look at it here. Right, so here we have it. Massey Ferguson 1200. Eagle eyes among you will spot that this exhaust is not right. This exhaust should of course be here, and it's part of the striking features of the tractor is having this big vertical stack. Also, you'll note that the air cleaner is normally that sits away up into the air, and having that missing, it kind of detracts from the visual appearance of it, and I would like to put it back the way it should be. So I would like to get an exhaust, put it on here, extend that air cleaner. Looking at it as it sits, it kind of looks like a, I don't know, a Highland cow with no horns. You know, you're looking at it and you're thinking, yeah, it's definitely a 1200, but there's something missing. Well, that exhaust is one of the things. What else have we got? The seat and the tank is not right, because this tank should come on out to here, and this seat should not be a swivel seat. This is a seat, looks like it came from an office or something. I don't know what that is, but the seat was cantilevered off the tank, so it is that's not correct. I'm not overly fussed about it at the minute. As I say, I've got the tractor here and that's the key, but yeah, that's not right. Now, I'm told that it is one of the later ones because it has these dash lights. I don't know. I really don't know. but I think it's probably around the mid 70s because it has the wet. Sorry, it doesn't have the wet brakes. It has the dry brakes, based on its serial number. Serial number is on the side here. So yeah, go looking at the serial number. I think it's dry brakes, but slightly later because it has these dash lights. But I don't know. This is what I'm told. But it's pretty. Tractor's pretty original. The paint is the original paint, and it's gone Massey Ferguson pink rather than Massey Ferguson red. It's got the original Perkins A6 354 engine in there. Well, certainly, I don't know if that's the original engine, but it's certainly the right engine for this tractor, or so I'm told. I mean, that's original, just needs the extension bit done. Someone has touched up the paint on the cab with a brush and has detracted from the originality of the paint for sure. But in fairness, it's probably helped protect the cab, and it's why there's no rust in this tractor. There's a tiny little rust over in the battery box, but apart from that, this tractor has zero rust. Surface rust, yes, but rot, none. It's clean as clean can be. It's super clean tractor for its age. This tractor is nearly 50 years old. Very windy, very windy. Someone has replaced the step. That wouldn't be the original step, but they've got that step or made that step. I'm not really sure, but it looks pretty good to me. Yeah. Looking at this side, the other side of the engine. Of course, the two covers are missing, but that's all right. We can deal with that. It's typical of these tractors. They were taken off and never put on again. How's the original light still on it? You know, how good is that? We talked about the exhaust. That's going to have to come off. I think I want to stay on there. This side, I'll go over and have a look. We'll have a look in. I'll spin the camera around. We'll have a look in there. Right, in the let's go in the articulated part. I don't see. I mean, it's been greased at I don't know when, but it seems to be pretty okay. Now there is a rattling noise in below here, which is typical of these, and I think there's a pulley or on its way out, so that's going to need work. Pins and all seem not too bad. This boy down the bottom, again, it's all relatively clean in there, so fairness, I'm quite happy with that actually. There's a little bit of rot that I talked about on the battery panel, but that's it. That's the only rot on this tractor. The rest of it is surface rust. Let's go around and have a look at the back of it. Right here at the business end of the 1200 PTO shaft. 1000 shaft on these. Didn't come with 540, but this shaft is turning by hand, and when you engage it, it works and shuts off. So shaft working. Seems like the original arms. Someone's put these new bits on it. The link chains are missing, but it's essentially all there. Let me spin the camera around. It's better the other way. Right, there you go. As I say, 1000 spline, 1000 shaft. Some, as I said, chain links missing. They should be the chains there are missing. The other chains stop these things from walloping about. But you know, essentially all there. Even surface rust on the roof there, but again in good shape. History of this. I think I mentioned earlier in the video, I don't have a lot of history on this tractor. I said I spoke to Andrew, and he gave me the number of the chap who had it before him, and he didn't know a lot about it. He thinks it come from the forestry, and if it come from the forestry, they're normally hard worked and wrecked. In fairness, this is right and straight. Now it does have a issue with the brakes are locking on. You might have seen that in the video. It's going to have to be back axle out and the trumpet's taken off, brakes replaced. When you're in there, you're probably going to be looking at the pump, and I mentioned the PTO, but it seems to be fine, so probably won't touch that. I don't know an awful lot about these tractors, to be honest, mechanically, other than what I read or pick up from those who do. I do know a chap who does know an awful lot about them, and that is Dave Chamberlain, or Massey Dave, as he's known on his YouTube channel. And if you don't know who Massey Dave is, go over to his channel, have a look at what he's doing there. He is an expert in these things. What he doesn't know is probably not worth knowing. He's fixing up a 1200 for a customer, and oh my god, the job he is doing on it, unbelievable. It is a complete nut and bolt restoration, and the level of detail is unreal. This old girl is a long way from that, but maybe he doesn't know it yet. He might be doing one more, who knows. Anyway, I joke, or maybe I don't, we'll see. I'm not going to make any rash decisions today on this, of course. What's in the future for this? At the moment, stage one is here. That's it. It'll be going into the shed. If I can get some space, we're going to do some hokey cokey and move a few things around, and we'll try and get this in, because it's the life of a tractor, getting it in out of the rain. Sitting here close to the sea, yeah, it's not going to sit out. So that'll be the job in the next couple of weeks. Get it in out of the way. It's not a priority right now. It's here. It's driving. It's stopping. Stops pretty well, unfortunately, because the brakes jam on. But it's starting, driving. Multi-power works. It's stopping, and yeah, it's there. So no rash decisions today. We will put it in out of the way. We'll give it a little service, and focus is going to be on finishing the shed. There's other tractors in front of this, but it's here. That's one thing. Paint ways, will I paint it? I don't know. I do like the originality of it. I know that the cab is not the original paint, but it tells a story. The seat, the tank tells a story. Maybe, I don't know. I want it mechanically right, so there's a few little mechanical issues, as we talked about. They'll need to be sorted out. Whether I do them or I send it off to get those mechanical issues done. I probably couldn't do them myself. I'd need help from my father, and he's flat out busy. So I don't know. But we'll not worry about it today. It's here. That's the main thing. Everybody loves the 1200. My brothers had a go in it. My neighbours had a go. My brother-in-law now is having a go in it. My dad's had a go in it. We've all had a go on the old 1200. Very popular tractor on the farm today. Most popular tractor on the farm today, I have to say. That's the 1200. Right, folks, that is the end of this week's video. It is, of course, the Christmas special, so I'll just end it there and wish everyone a very happy Christmas. To each and all your families, enjoy Christmas, and we'll see you before the new year. And then next week's video is a bit of a review of the new year, and then we'll get stuck into 2024. But anyway, there you go. That is the end of the video. Thank you so much for everyone for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I always say I love to hear from you. So let's keep it going. Happy Christmas.